Today I want to talk to you about something that makes felters a little bit nervous. Samples. While I know that most of us would do absolutely anything to try to avoid making samples before we felt a piece, I'm going to once again try to persuade you to make them nonetheless. Now, when we talk about making samples in wet felting, we don't necessarily mean making flat pieces of felt. Sometimes to test what you need to test, you may need to make 3D samples. And that's the case for the piece I'm planning to felt right now. So the idea is to create a new piece that will be added to one of the modules of the Dodo Hub. And since there are so many things that could go wrong with this piece, I really wanted to test a couple of them. So here's the sample I made. Let me tell you how it helped me design the piece that I have in mind. So here's what I now know I need to change to get the results I want. First of all, I need to make the felt slightly thinner. To have the impact I want, I also want to make it considerably bigger. I had thought about making it round, but I've now decided that I'm going to make it in a different shape to make it more interesting as well. Also, I had planned to make it in neutral colors, so undyed wool, but I think I'm going to make it in my usual strong colors instead, because again, I think there will be much more impact to it. And I'm planning something like 4 to 5 colors. I wanted to share this with you to just give you a clearer idea of how making 3D samples can really help you define with more precision the kind of piece you want to get in the end. So I know that, again, most of us avoid making samples as much as possible, and especially if they get a little bit more complex than just a flat piece of felt. But I really highly recommend it. I mean, if I had gone straight to the piece I was planning, I would have made it too thick. I would have made it in a color that really that really wouldn't give me the impact I want. I would have made it too small, again, for the impact I want. So like this, I spent a couple of hours making a sample, and I didn't use that much wool either. But now I know exactly which colors, how big the resist should be, what shape the resist should have, so that I can create the type of piece that I want to create. So a piece that has the impact I want it to have. So give it a thought. I really think it's worth it. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.